You can turn a rare pet into a legendary in Adopt Me's new Summerfest update. Now this is absolutely insane. This right here is the first pet. It is called an Emperor Shrimp, and this is available to be purchased for 38,000 doubloons. It's a pretty cool pet, it's quite funny, it's a shrimp, the rarity is a rare, but if you buy this pet, you can turn it into a legendary with bucks. That's right, you can spend your bucks and turn this pet from a rare into a legendary. Now this is the first time Adopt Me has ever done something like this, which is very crazy. I mean, they've technically done it on like the monkey fairgrounds. You get a rare pet, then you use ingredients to transform it into like a space gorilla, which is probably like the legendary, or you know, all the gorillas, you can make it from a rare to a legendary on some of them. Well, this is the first time you can do it with bucks. Well, kind of bucks. There's a new currency. You can't trade the currency. Let me tell you what the currency is. There is a brand new currency and it looks like this. It is called a priceless jewel. Apparently, you cannot trade this, and the way you get it is by buying a treasure chest. That's right, there is so much to take in on this update, so let me try and explain all of this for you guys so you know what this means. What is this jewel? What do you need to do with it? How does this transform your shrimp into a special new version? Overall, I'm very excited for this. None of this needs Robux. None of this needs to buy anything. So that means there's actually 2 new legendary pets coming out in this update, by the way. I'll show you the other one in a second. This is the regular one, which costs you 38,000. It is called the Emperor Shrimp. But once you combine 5 of the jewels, you go and get this one, which is covered in these little jewels, and it's golden, and it comes with a crown. I feel like that's the only thing that changes. Actually, no, it grows a mustache, everything turns golden, and then also the horns go maybe a little bit more spiky, I think. No, horns practically stay the same, so all that happens is it turns gold, adds a bunch of crystals, and gives it a golden crown. New name, by the way, is going to be the Priceless Shrimp. That is the name of it. Well, it's not really priceless because you need to spend bucks to go and get it, but hey, it's priceless apparently, and let me tell you, here you can go and get the jewels. So these right here are the new jewels, and the way you go and obtain these is pretty interesting. Basically, what is going to happen is multiple times a day, or maybe once per day, inside of Adopt Me, there is going to be a treasure chest that will go and appear on the beach. Now, to go and open this treasure chest, you need to go and spend 550 bucks to buy a key. Well, you buy it right here. You see, this right here is the key shop. 550 bucks gives you one single key. Now, what does that key do? It will go and open up the washed up treasure chest. So you buy the key, 550 bucks, a treasure chest at a random point will appear across the sea. Now, once you go and open it, you will go and get rewarded a random item. In the same way that if you're to go and open up a gift, you might go and get something good, or you might get something bad. Well, the majority of the time, you're going to be going and receiving doubloons, age-up potions, or the priceless gem currency, which is pretty interesting to see. So you're not guaranteed to go and get this red diamond ruby thing. They haven't specified the odds either. Like, this could be a really low odds of going and getting it from the treasure chest, or maybe every other treasure chest is gonna go and give it to you. It does not specify. I wish they did, because that would help us to understand the value of this item a little bit better than what we currently know. But you need 5 of these and the shrimp, and it gives you the priceless shrimp. So 1 shrimp, 5 of the priceless crystals, and you transform it into this. As of where you go and transform it, they didn't say. I'm not sure how long you can go and transform it for. Is it during the event only? Likely. In the same way that going and making like a monkey into a space monkey requires you to be in the event, and then afterwards the item's just useless. I'm gonna assume that. So if you do go and get these gems, you want to make sure you get 5, since apparently as of right now, it's not tradable. Personally, I think it should become tradable. If it's an item that requires 5 of them, likelihood is someone's going to want to go and trade them. Imagine you just need 1 more and you can't be bothered to spend bucks. Then you're stuck. That's it. You're just kind of stuck with it. What I think is also very cute is the other legendary pet, And this is very cool. This is called the Coconut Friend, and it's 145,000 doubloons. Now this kind of gives me the vibes of like the Snowball pet, you know? It's cute, it's simple, it's fun, it's a friend pet. I mean, we've already got a bunch of friend pets. If I search the word friend, I'm curious what comes up. A bunch of things. We got a pumpkin friend, a mushroom friend, a cactus friend. This is following the same theme, a coconut friend. For 145,000 is what it will go and cost you. So that's pretty cool. I wonder what the neon will look like. And this is a legendary, guys. So this is the first legendary of the event that's not Robux, because of course we have the Mermacorn, which you either love or you hate, and I traded all of mine away for free, so I have no Mermacorns left. But that is the second legendary, so that means we're gonna have the Mermacorn as a legendary, the Coconut Friend as a legendary, and the Golden Shrimp as a legendary. That's already 3 legendaries, and obviously there's gonna be a bunch of pets, which is crazy because all of these are going to be pets. So we're going to have 2 new pets here. Maybe the shrimp will be here, then the golden shrimp will be here. As of where you get the golden shrimp, I don't know. It doesn't say. Maybe you then speak to a new NPC, or maybe you speak to this weird guy over here, I'm assuming. Plus, guys, there's also a new minigame. The new minigame is called the Sink the Ship minigame. You're going to wait around here. And let me just go and read directly from what Adopt Me has gone and told me as of how this minigame works. Help Captain Hambeard, who is organizing your resistance against the Kelp Raiders. The Kelp Raiders are those little coconut crab things that steal your stuff in the other minigame. In Sink a Ship, you can join other players to fight mock battles and train to repel the pirates. Load the cannons and fire them down from afar, or rush out to try and grab the treasure. But beware the cold steel of your enemies, or make them beware you. That is exactly what Adopt Me says. That's all the information we have. This minigame is pretty fun. What's interesting is that there's a Hydra on the front of this. Is that what this one's called? Not the Hydra, the transforming one. You know, the one that looks like a slug with the 3 heads that transforms it day and night. Well, you're gonna go and sink down their ship. Meaning, this is gonna be a pretty good way to go and get doubloons. You're gonna be able to go and earn these quite quickly, as this minigame, by the way, is like every 10 minutes. This is one of the quickest minigame durations that Adopt Me has ever gone and done. And in case you didn't know, when you're playing this minigame, there's actually a secret location of a parrot, which is very interesting. Not many people talk about the parrot in this minigame, so as a fun little side note, if you have never released a parrot, when you're playing this minigame, there is a parrot. You need to jump down and go and release a parrot, and it will go and battle the enemies for you. So that's a pretty cool thing. I'm not sure what this guy even is yapping about, but as we can see, new minigame. Another minigame is also going to be coming soon. I'm pretty sure there's going to be 3 minigames. But new pets. First ever time of going and transforming a pet from rare into legendary by using bucks to buy a key, and then using that key to open treasure chests, using the treasure chests to get 5 jewels, then using the 5 jewels with a shrimp that costs you doubloons to go and get the legendary. It sounds a little bit complicated, but once you understand the system, I think you guys will understand it. Now, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and press the button on the screen to go and watch me go and to make a brand new Roblox account and only trade Mermacorns. That's right, we only have Mermacorns to see how rich we go and get. Press the button on the screen to go and watch that video next. I think you'd enjoy. Plus subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1.1 million, so please subscribe.